What's going on, guys? As you can see, super busy day. Everyone's getting ready for varsity, but I need to quickly shoot to the shops because there's two things I need to get. No, I don't go down there. Firstly, I need to get some beans because I ran out of beans, and then I borrowed my brother's beans, so I need to give that back to him. But check, looks like it's going to be like a really overcast day. But anyways, then I need to get chicken because it's the third time since January it's happened that it's within the expiry date, and then I go to use it and then I just can't use it because it smells so bad. I know I'm gonna get sick when I eat it, so then I have to put it, like, throw it all away, and it's a lot of chicken and it gets really expensive. And then thirdly, I need to get, the lighting there was pretty good. And then thirdly, I need to get some deodorant because I haven't been buying, I've just been using every time because I've been flying so much and they give you on the plane. So I've just been doing that, and then I'm just going to touch on a little bit of my diet plans, what I'm doing. You can see the varsities behind me on the diet plans and what that's all going to entail, because it's really simple, really easy to follow, and it's really not expensive, so anyone can do it. But I'll check back in with you guys and let you know more and more about it when I'm at the shop, show you what I'm buying. And then also, I nearly forgot, I need to buy myself some whey protein because I feel like I'm always about 30 grams lower on my protein, so therefore I'm having end up taking higher fats in to try and moderate my caloric consumption when it comes to protein, and to also get my calories up, increasing my caloric consumption because you get 9 calories per gram of fat and only 4 for like carbs and protein. So that's what I've been doing. So I need to go and get some protein sources to help me bang that up. But yeah, so far that's the plan for the day. And just my luck, there's no chicken breasts here. So I drove all the way here and can't even get any chicken. Winning! The guy's really helpful. As you can see now, I got chicken in my basket because I really needed chicken to stick on my diet plan, and he was there, so I just asked him and he said he'll go check in the back. He checked in the back, they managed to have them, and then he hooked me up with them. So now at least that's one hassle I don't have to worry about, and I got like a pack of 20 cheaper than I actually got it at the other shop, so really happy about that. Now I just need to find the beans and I can get that and deodorant, and then my shopping haul is done. At the deodorant aisle, and for like years now, the only deodorant I ever use is Playboy Amazon. This is really good. My friend Michael Foster's best mate for like my whole life. He got me into this and I'm just hooked. And I'm out of deodorant, so there's a big possibility my brother is, so I'm going to hook him up with one also and then try and get the protein shake. This I'd say is the second best, just their normal original, but Playboy Amazon, try it out, you can't go wrong with it. Just finished at the shop, ended up getting myself whey teller. I vowed not to get this again because the flavor gets very overwhelming, but I ended up getting it again. Quickly, as you can see, you guys can see the thing that says Italian barber there. I vowed never to go back there because every time I'd finish cutting my hair, they would tell me how badly I'm losing my hair and then try and sell me literally every single hair growth product or hair, like, help your hair grow. And yeah, I just got very over it because they used to do that literally every single time I walked in there. But why I said I wouldn't get whey teller is because it got very overwhelming, the taste, especially having it so often. I can't find my car keys. That's not a, oh, okay, I found them now. Slight panic. But yeah, I was gonna go get like Rocky Road or try something just like plain chocolate, but the only flavors they had was strawberry, which I cannot stand in a protein shake. Then they had salted caramel, which also I was like, I'm not even gonna try. I know some people like the salted caramels, as the Americans say, but I was not going down that route. And then I think it was vanilla, and I didn't want to have that either. So yeah, sneaky little show of the tag. But yeah, just gonna make sure this is nice and secure here so I don't lose it. Where did I put my, oh yeah, my food's in the boot. And I'm gonna head home, and then I'll just touch a little bit on the diet, what I'm eating, show you guys the breakdown of it. But so far been a really productive morning. Pretty broke now, spent way more money than I needed to, especially that like 170 rands worth of chicken went off and I had to go and rebuy that. So yeah, but what can you do, that's life. So I'll go over it when I get home and then just finish up the video there. As you can see, my car's been like leaking oil all over the floor. There's even a massive patch down there you can kind of see. So what I've been doing is I've been having to like change parking every couple of days because maintenance keep on moaning at me that it's messing up their floor and it's a mission to get the oil off it. So it's a very new car, so it shouldn't be leaking oil, so I don't know what the problem is, and the oil never seems to be going down. So because every now and again I just change positioning on my car so it doesn't first of all add up in a huge clump, and then if they say, well, you parked over, like, no, I parked over there, and it's all good. So that's my strategy for that. Back now at my apartment, and as I said earlier, I'm going to go over my diet that I'm currently taking. Really simple. It's a 4-meal diet plus a protein shake, so 5 in total, and it's really simple. So what my macros are, because everyone these days just goes crazy over macros, I am looking at about 290 to 310 grams of carbs. Usually it's about 300, but I won't go below 290, and I try not to go over 310. My proteins stay pretty constant at around 235, and then my fat's about 78. But usually, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I usually get about 85 to 90 grams of fat. But this is only my second day of the diet, so third day, sorry, so I'm really not phased about that. And in total, it's 2,850 calories, but to be fair, I should be aiming more for about 3,000, so having an apple here and there will just help get that caloric intake up a little bit. But at the end of the week, I'm going to reevaluate. If I step on the scale and I'm a little bit lower than I want to be, I'll just bang the carbs up, and not the carbs, the calories in total up, say by 50 to 100, and then if I'm higher than what I should be, or what I want to be, I'm just going to bang them down a little bit lower. I've got this is an in-body assessment, which is a 0.98 correlation coefficient to the DEXA scan, so it's really accurate, giving my body fat, water weight, everything like that, done without shoes, without anything, so it's really accurate. But to just go over this, I start off every morning with oats and peanut butter as a meal. So I have 80 grams of old-fashioned oats, pour some hot water, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. It's usually about 30 grams. Then for my second meal, I have 250 grams of lean beef mince, and then I have 2 medium-sized sweet potatoes, so it's usually about 300 grams. Then I go steak and broccoli, but this week I couldn't find broccoli anywhere, and the broccoli I did find was like really dodgy, so I rather went for spinach, and then I added 100 grams of beans onto that. So I have 150 grams of steak, 43 grams of spinach, and then 100 grams of beans. For my fourth meal, which I've been very often eating in my second meal during the day, because it's the most calories, 874 calories, and it really just helps fill me up. This is 2 pieces of chicken, so usually about 250 grams of chicken. Then I go 250 grams. It's a mix you get. It's sweet potato, and as you can hear that beeping noise, it's the microwave because my sweet potatoes in there. It's 250 grams of sweet potato and butternut. It's like a mix you can buy frozen. Just throw it into hot water, and it's good to go. And then 150 grams of couscous, and then my last meal of the day. Just I can take it whenever really, but it's just 2 scoops of my weight teller, what you guys saw me buy earlier. And from there I get 50 grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat. So yeah, that's about it. And if I take a look at this in-body assessment that was done, when I stepped on the scale, my weight was 93.3. My body fat percentage was 12.6. My amount of skeletal muscle mass was about 48 kgs, which is really good. I scored, as you can see there, 96 out of 100. It's pretty good if I do say so myself. Trying to get a little bit higher than that next time I do it. And yeah, my BMI was 27.3, but as you know, that people who gym that, you can't really look at that because it doesn't give you as accurate readings, because it doesn't take muscle mass into consideration. So I've got starting points where I'm going to be starting at. And yeah, so I am 22 years old, 185 centimeters, waist to hip ratio 0.94, so that's pretty much bang on what it should be. And yeah, everything's really solid as it is, but I was saying to my brother last night, I don't want to drop under 91 kgs. If I stop going below 91 kgs, that's just a bracket I don't want to fall into, because then I'm just going to I know that's my weight. If I get below there, I just start dropping weight like crazy. So if I get to that point, I'm just going to slowly start increasing my macros, because I want to get lean during this phase, but I don't want to lose too much weight, and I want to try and put on as much muscle mass as possible, as that's the goal for everyone. So I've got a hydrotherapy class at 10 at the High Performance Center at Tuck, so I'm going to have to head to that now. Turn off my laptop, quickly finish doing everything else what I have to do there. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll put this, actually I'll just screen grab it and throw it on the screen there so you guys can see it. If you guys want to use it and follow it, go for it. Let me know if there's anything you guys would change on it, what you guys like about it, what you don't like, and what you think could be improved, or if you guys just like it, and try it out and let me know what happens, any progress. But like I said, it is based on me, which is 185 and 94 to 95 kg. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.